Yo, what is up guys, this is HB here, back with the video, and today we're going to be going over things that I hate about Driving Empire. So, two things before I start this video. One, I know that Carter Car made this video already, but someone had this plan, but yeah, I pretty much don't really have proof to show that I kind of had this idea first, so, just for the sake of it, credits to Carter Car for the idea. And another thing is, I did do the same exact video with Car Dealership back in the past, and, a lot of kids were mad, so I figured since everyone got a little bit mad over the Car Dealership Tycoon video I made, let me go ahead and just make it fair and do over a game that I actually make videos on, Driving Empire. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. So starting off with a pretty obvious one, this is one that's been a problem since day one, since the update it actually came out with or whatever. That is the customization. So as you guys can see right here, this is my personal spec, my signature spec of the 19 Spider and the Visoc package, of course. So as you can see, it is a olive green. You kind of see the color here, and it has bronze rims. Now here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into the customization and just watch the colors. Just watch the colors. So here I am loading in, and you guys can see kind of like how different the lighting looks. Like the lighting in the dealership, it looks beautiful, I'll admit. The lighting in here does make it look really, really good, but it doesn't match up with like the actual game's graphics, you know what I mean? Basically making it like making the colors not basically like show as how it actually would. So like you would have to like basically make the spec and then go out to see if you want it lighter or darker or not, you know? So yeah, that has been a problem since day one, since like the actual update actually came out. So I don't know if they're ever going to end up fixing this. I know they have improved it in the past. Like back then it was like a lot worse. Like it was actually really, really different than when it was a natural game. But they did improve it a lot though. So it does like show a little more accurate, like a little bit more accurately in the game now. So but it's still off, like, so you know what I mean. But yeah, like I said multiple times out, that's been a problem since day one. Now since we're already in the dealership, let me go ahead and show off another problem. So since we're already in here, we're going to go ahead and head over to paint. Actually, wait, let me get a different card to show this real quick. Okay, here we go. So I want to go to appearance. I'm making myself a spec or whatever. I want to make myself a nice little spec for my off-brand Koenigsegg Jesko here. So yeah, we're just going to do a few things, kind of look around for the colors. Oh, wait a minute, this color looks really nice. Let me go ahead and, you know, kind of do my little thing. Now let me go ahead and make it darker. Oh, wait a minute. You can't make it darker. Well, I mean, theoretically, you kind of can. I mean, you guys can kind of see right here. I mean, you are able to make it darker. But mainly, it's with the black, white, and grays. So you guys obviously do have the option. So here's like a dark, like a light gray, I guess you could say. Or dark white or whatever. So like we got like this like light gray here. We got black here. Like a darker gray here. We got like another like lighter gray. Got white there. You know, like all this stuff. All these like gray, black, and white, you know. Well, the thing is that there's no option for gray on this color wheel or anything like that. And like you have no sidebar or anything here that actually like would say like you can make it like make your colors darker or make it lighter. There's no option for that here anymore. And the same thing with the last problem I talked about. It's been here since day one. I mean, they still haven't added it in. This update's been like this update's kind of old now. Literally, this update came out 7 freaking months ago, and they still haven't added this freaking update yet. Or like, they still haven't added this option. Literally, 7 months ago. It says it right there, 7 freaking months ago, and it's still not out. Like, it's still not an option in the game. So I don't know if they're ever going to add it. Like, bigger YouTubers have even pointed this out. Like, hey, there's no like bar here for like making your colors lighter and darker or whatever. Like, you can't do that anymore for whatever reason. Like, bigger YouTubers have pointed that out, and just other YouTubers in general, and just players in general as well. Like, people have pointed this out and they still haven't added it. So I don't know if they're ever going to, or it's going to come in a later update or whatever. I don't know what's going to happen, but that is a very big problem. Ooh, Get Zeno is here. All right, guys. Now for our last section of the customization, I know there's kind of a lot for the customization, like, because I don't know, there's kind of a lot of problems with the customization. Let's just kind of all admit. But the last one is the mobile support. When you guys actually buy the mobile support pass, let me go ahead and go into the shop really quick and go into the game passes right here. You guys would see that there is a, where'd it go? Okay, so I guess they removed the pass at some point. I don't know when or whatever. I don't know what that happened, but like I guess the pass not even there anymore. But if you guys actually did end up buying the mobile garage thing, then obviously you guys would know that you guys would be able to like basically click this and you guys can go into the dealership or whatever, you know. But the thing is that it's not really mobile's garage anymore. Yeah, here's what I'm saying. So when you guys would obviously go into here, like you guys would go basically like over here, you guys would hop into the little thing that's like in there or whatever. You guys would do that, and obviously you're in the dealership, right? Or you could have the mobile garage, and well, you guys would be able to like basically be right here and customize your car, see the actual lighting, whatever, blah 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 blah. Well, the problem is that you can't really do that anymore because, well, once you click it, it teleports you to the customization with the non-accurate lighting. Now, I'll say it again. This has literally been pointed out by other YouTubers and just players in general. Like, people even said that they don't want this to happen. Like, they just want it to be like normal lighting. You hit that, and then it's like this, like just how it was before. But they won't do it. They haven't done it yet. And like I said, this has been a thing like 7 months ago. Like, this update came out 7 months ago, and they still haven't yet fixed it or added that option or anything. Then again, I mean, speaking of option, you could just make it like one of the settings over here. Like, if you guys want to go to vehicles or graphics or something like that, you guys could literally just select, hey, I want this to be like whatever you want to. But yeah, I mean, they don't give you the option. You're forced to be put into the customization with like the non-accurate lighting. I mean, that's the whole point of the mobile garage pass anyway. But then again, the mobile garage pass doesn't really exist anymore, and I think it's like 60k to actually buy it, like 60k in-game cash to actually buy it now, like if it is still a thing. But I mean, I don't really know. I mean, plus it is easy to get 60k in this game, so I'm not too sure. Maybe it's somewhat worth it or something. I don't know. But that's basically another problem with the customization, and that's the last one with the customization. All right, moving on to our next one. Let's go ahead and talk about the acceleration in this game. Now, as you guys can see, we are in the dealership. Well, this is where our next problem lies. So let's go ahead and go over just, you know, any car. Let's just pick a random car here. So I'm just going to close my eyes. You guys probably don't believe me, but I'm just going to close my eyes and just do some random scrolling. Okay, I'm going to do this car right here. I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. And okay, Zenvo TS1 GT. All right. So yeah, vehicle stats, 233 miles per hour, handling is 55%, and braking is 42%. Well, as you guys see, you guys probably seen my videos before. See all my update videos and mess like that. You guys probably wonder why. AGB, why do you skip the acceleration? I never understand why you do that. Well, it's because it's percentage, which I don't know how that makes any sense. I mean, how are you supposed to tell if that's good or not by just the percentage of it? I mean, how? That doesn't even make any sense. So this has a 51% acceleration. I mean, okay, now let me go to another car that's probably slower. Okay, now here's another car, same freaking 51%. So how am I supposed to tell if that's a big difference or a small difference? They obviously have different 0 to 60s. I mean, look at the price cap. This is 750k, and then you go down here to the Zenvo TS1, wherever that is, 1.2 million. They have the same acceleration percentage. I mean, like I said, how am I supposed to tell if that's how am I supposed to tell if that's good or not? I don't understand. I mean, why can't you simply just put the 0 to 60 on the actual time, like 3.7 or 3.2 seconds or whatever? I mean, why can't you just do that? Yeah, that's always been a problem with the game. I don't know. I don't understand why they decided to do that. It doesn't make sense, like, at all. I mean, I don't understand why you can't just do the normal 0 to 60. I don't know. It's so weird. Now for our next problem. UI. So now, it's not necessarily the UI itself. It's necessarily who it gets put out to. Yeah, apparently the UI is actually varied, and it just kind of depends. I mean, you just gotta be lucky to have it, I guess. But in my case, I actually do end up having this. So if I go to shop, you guys can see I do have this updated UI, which I actually personally really like. I mean, you got like all these like new icon styles and stuff like that. All these like the commissions, the GFX commissions of the cars put here. Just looks really awesome. You got all like the cash right up here or whatever. You guys can click these for whatever. And you know, it's like that. I mean, that's kind of how it is, and just looks really cool. Well, something wrong about this, or something that I personally don't like about it, is that this is only varied to like certain people. Like, not everyone gets this, and same thing with like every other freaking UI. Let me go in the dealership and show you guys this UI really quick. Oh wait, I don't have it anymore. Wait, what the heck? I don't have it. Okay, I don't know what the heck happened. I mean, I used to have it. I'll put a picture on screen on what it actually looked like. But this was the UI that you're supposed to that you would have. But like, as you guys saw, I don't have it. I mean, it just varies from other people, and like some people actually may really like this UI a lot better. Well, some may not, some may, but you never know, because like it only gets put out to certain people. Like, there's like people who likes this UI more, but they don't have it because it just, yeah, you know. So there's some people out here who like just like this, like who don't like the UI. Like, some people actually may not like the UI at all, and they're stuck with the UI. But there's other people who do like it and don't have it, you know. But yeah, that is a really big problem with you know, the game. All right, now this next one, I'm definitely gonna get people upset over this, but hear me out. I'm not trying to hate on this next part or anything like that. Just hear me out. Pagani's being overdone, okay? Like, let me just go ahead and just show you guys this really quick. So let me go ahead and type in De Tomaso. So as you guys can see, De Tomaso. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got 5 cards for De Tomaso. All right, now let's go on and go over to Hennessy. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got 5 cards for Hennessy. Now let me go and think of another one. TVR. Yeah, we'll do TVR. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we got quite a bit of TVRs. But if I go ahead and type in Pagani, look how many Paganis we have. Like, there is no reason to have this many freaking Paganis in the game. I honestly think we have had like 4 updates total with Pagani, like 3 or 4, something like that. And like with every other update, we've only had like 1 or 2. So compare 1 or 2 to like 3 or 4. And I get it, McLaren also does have a lot of freaking cars. Like we got like 17 less than McLaren's, but bro, come on. Hey, actually, wait, let me just count this really quick. Okay, so there's actually one more McLaren, more than the, Paganis. But you still get my point. I mean, we only had 1 update for McLaren, and we had like 4 for freaking Pagani. I mean, just release them all at once, I guess. I mean, I don't know what else I can say, because I mean, I know they do have to license these cars, and obviously they probably didn't have these cars licensed at whatever, at that point, so they obviously had to wait and get the license for them or whatever. But you cannot lie, this is a lot of Paganis. And one of the worst part about this is that when we actually got the, I think this was actually our last update. Yeah, we got the Pagani Zonda Cinque Roadster. Well, there's a problem with this. If I actually go into the shop, we literally have this Pagani pack right here for 4,000 Robux. It comes with the freaking Cinque. So why should I get this? So this has the Cinque and the, this is the Wyra BC, I believe. So the Wyra BC Tempesta and the Zonda Cinque. Why should I spend 4,000 Robux on this when I can literally just have like this pretty much the same version, just color it the same, and boom, you have the same thing you already have in that pack. Actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead and do it right now. Actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and do it right freaking now just to show you guys this. And boom, when you look at this, I mean, it's the exact same thing in the freaking pack. The only dead giveaway about this is that it's a Roadster, so when someone hits you, they'll know that, oh, you didn't actually buy that. So it will only be that, the actual logoing that actually says that it's a Roadster. And now let me show you guys the BC. Now this one's a little bit more like inaccurate because, well, you can't color this like stripe here, but like if you were far away looking at this and maybe you just paint the stripe like white or something like that, then you'll get this confused with the actual freaking car. Like literally you can either make the thing yellow or you can make it white. So maybe yellow, you kind of like confuse them. It's like, oh, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe these like little white lines are not supposed to be yellow. Maybe they're supposed to be white and that's yellow or whatever. Or you can make it white like this and just kind of hope they don't notice that these like small white lines are like not yellow or whatever. But I mean, look at this. I mean, it's really not that freaking far off. I mean, it's literally the exact same thing. Literally, people are losing like 4,000 Robux off this freaking pack. Literally, the freaking Wyra BC and the Zonda Cinque Roadster are literally these two cars together literally make people lose 4,000 Robux, which however much that is. Yeah, okay, I just looked. It's like about $40 freaking that they just lost from these two cars. I mean, I don't know, man. I think that's a little unfair. I mean, it's not like the performance is any different as well. I mean, if anything, this is just slightly, just ever so slightly, maybe like a mile per hour and maybe like 1 millisecond slower than the actual thing. Like literally, these two cars are literally like huge freaking ripoffs. Now, since we're on the topic of convertible, let me go ahead and show you guys something else. So right here, I'm going to spawn the 918 here. All right. Okay, so here I'm going to spawn the 918. As you can see, I already have. Now I'm going to press U to put the roof down. Okay, we all know this. Now here's the thing. I'm going to just I'm going to jump out, respawn it again. Well, actually, you know what? Let me just go ahead and spawn a different car. Okay, I want to drive the normal 918 Spider. Okay, here we go. Put the roof down. Pretty nice. Okay, drive around, and then eventually you'll get bored and you want to say, hey, I want to spawn my other 918 back. Now here we go. Spawn the other 918 back, and look at this. The roof is put back up. This is more so like a personal thing. Like this is kind of just like me preferably. Maybe could there just be an option to where like do you want your roof to stay down once you put it down one time or whatever, or something like that? Or can you just like make that a setting, or maybe just make it just completely obvious, like once you put the roof down and you jump out, spawn it again, or like spawn it at a different time, it will just come back, whatever, unless you leave the game. But yeah, I mean, something like that, man, I think that would be very like less annoying, because I hate just freaking like coming out and just like spawning a different car and then just having to put the roof right back down. It's so freaking annoying. I don't know if that's just a me problem, but like me personally, I would prefer that very much. Now, one huge pretty big thing that they had to, that Voltic stopped doing is reimbursements, which if you guys don't know what those are, it's basically Driving Empire will pay back your money or give you back your money in the game. If you bought something that's like removed from the game or something like that. So say I put body kits on like a Ferrari or something like that, and like then Ferraris get removed or something, then it'll basically give you your money back for the body kits and upgrades and stuff like that you put into your car. Of course, well, your Ferrari before it got removed, you know? Well, they stopped doing that. Like, I think, like, I don't know if they actually fully stopped doing it. Like, I think, like, it's like they kind of did. Like, they say they would have stopped, and like they said they stopped, but then they did refund you for the track pass and gave you 50k in-game cash. Like, I'll put a picture on screen on when I actually got this, because I don't think anyone's made a video on it or announced it or showed it or anything like that. Like, I think I'm like one of the only few people, if not the only person who actually like decided to actually care about this and put it into the video or something. And yeah, I mean, I don't know if they're still doing reimbursements or they actually stopped. I mean, maybe they didn't stop for like game passes or something like that. Maybe they only stopped like upgrades in your cars or customization for your cars or something like that, which either way, still I don't see the point of doing that. I mean, realistically, you're kind of just like ripping off the freaking players that like put a lot of money or stuff like that into their cars. I think I remember one time where like they had like, do you remember when the Ferrari F1 body kit was like broken before I actually got licensed? Yeah, I mean, when the Ferrari actually got like licensed, I always had to remove it and remove the body kit or whatever like that, but they never got the reimbursement for it. They straight up just lost it, and like that was a very expensive body kit too. Like that was like a $1 million, $2 million body kit that they just lost and didn't get any money back from it. And plus, it was broken. I mean, it was literally a broken body kit. So not only did they waste their money, they got ripped off completely. But yeah, same thing with any other body kits or like customization options that actually cost them money, or like any upgrades that they put into the car. Yeah, whatever you freaking put into your car or do to your car, or like in terms of spending money, stuff like that, I guess once it's gone or licensed, something like that, you're not getting that money back anytime soon. Well, then again, you could just grind for it or whatever, but yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, I believe that is pretty much it. Comment down below if you guys agree with me or anything like that. Comment down below if you guys have any of your own problems that you guys have with the game or anything like that. And yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, then leave a like, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord server, and join my Roblox group. All those will be linked in the description. Have a great day, everyone, and peace.